welcome back to Crypto with Lily. As always, it's such a great pleasure to have you here again. Today we're going to talk about OscarSwap, a DEX with tons of cool features. It's on the Arbitrum chain. It's about to finish its fair launch. It started yesterday and it's going to be ended today in less than 20 minutes by the time that I'm making the video. And so you still got time to be part of their launch. Now this is a project that is double audited and ready KYC, doing tons of different AMAs on the Telegram community, also on different kind of crypto groups, as well on different Twitter spaces, right? So this is a team that is heavily invested in marketing, which is great because that means that of course they have the funds to do so. And once again, it's coming with tons of cool features that are going to allowing you guys to make different or to make a passive incomes in different ways. So we're going to be diving into all those details in just a few seconds, so stay tuned for it. Okay, so let's start by just taking a quick peek at its fair launch on Pink. So you guys, it's they have because they haven't finished yet. They have a soft cap of 50 Ethereum, and it's so far they have been able to raise 59.1 with a total contributors of 442. Once again, I already mentioned it's double audited, so they are audited, but as you can see right there, by Solid Proof, and they are also audited by Certic. They are KYC by Solid Proof as well. They have been featured in tons of different media on news sites. For instance, this one from Benzinga. This is a pretty interesting article. If you got time when doing your job before, once you decide if you want to be part of the launch or not, you can find this article with tons of cool info, as well as this one, for instance, which is from Yahoo Finance, and it's the same. They are explaining a little bit about the project, what they are aiming to do, the roadmap, the specification of feature or characteristic of each one of its features. So all that info, you can find it on these different sites, as well of course as on its main website, which is going to be this one. You got Twitter, Discord, Telegram, which are going to be the links to their socials, of course, documentation, bridge, and launch app. You can join their fair launch, which once again is about to finish. Arbitrum exchange, I already mentioned that. So this is a DEX for everyone. So that is of course what they are aiming to do. Once again, you guys remember that this is a project that is about to finish its fair launch, so getting ready for the launch. So we still have to wait and see what's going to be happening with it. So far, this is the info that we have available and everything that they want to accomplish, right? But they have been doing a great job. This is the second time I mentioned this on the video. Actually, they have been doing a great job on marketing. I'm going to be showing you in their Twitter account. They have been sharing, of course, the different kind of AMAs that they have been having. So I'm going to be showing you that. And they were just maybe once I show you their Telegram community, it's still they are still on doing that. But when I was getting ready for the video, like researching for the info, doing my job and all that, they were having an AMA actually, which, by the way, to be honest with you, they having such a big community on Telegram, it's the same on Twitter. Their community, it's pretty big on Twitter as well. Their AMA on the Telegram community AMA, where there were not too many participants or attendees, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit more of members actually joining it. Maybe it's the time, this is the time with the time they're doing the AMA. A lot of people are actually busy at work, so maybe they are going to be watching it or listening it later on. But that's just my my opinion on that, because I did join the AMA for a little bit and I didn't see too many attendees as I was expected to, since they got such a big amount of numbers. But once again, it may be because, as I mentioned earlier, this is the time where a lot of people are actually quite busy, right? So anyway, let's move on and see what kind of info we can find. So we got the core features, so access of all DeFi offerings or Arbitrum. You got swap, yield farming, liquidity, and bridge. I'm not going to be diving into all the info on each one of the features or details of this project, you guys, because it got tons of it, which you know I love, but I do not have time to go through everything, so you guys do that later on when doing your job, right? Now, creating a unified DEX for billions securely, Oscar aims to build an integrated DeFi ecosystems on Arbitrum. So this is talking a little bit about their fair launch, the robust security and governance, and the best prices. You also got returns with maximum utility. So Oscar, which is going to be its governance token, is the center of OscarSwap ecosystem. Buy, trade, earn, stake, and vote with Oscar. So that is everything that you can do with its token. Now, trade anytime, anywhere with OscarSwap. You can download it right there on Google Play. Learn more. Now you got staking. Remember that I said that they got different kind of features, so which is great because we are not talking about a project that is trying to create different ways of making incomes for its community, not just one. In this case, they are trying to build or to create few of them, of course, which is of course even better. Okay, let's see what else we have. We got a staking, we got a solid token economic overflow, then we have diversified yields, the roadmap. After that, we got spot prices, and lastly, we got no bound tradings. Now, trusted partners, this is the one they have so far. So Pincel, Sortic, DexView, SolidProof, SushiSwap, and SolidProof as well, because remember that they are audited and also KYC by SolidProof. And these are coming soon, some of those partners that are going to be coming up on the roadmap. And some of them actually are already partners, because this info is available on the Twitter account as well on the Telegram community, right? Their team, some of them are dogs, others aren't. Manuel Vasquez is the CEO, and this is the one that was hosting the AMA that I just joined a few minutes ago. So this is the CEO of the project. You got the marketing director, Sharon, the rest of the team right there, and frequently asked questions that are very interesting because it gives you some added info about the project. So later on, when doing your job, go through it as well. Now, once again, links to all the different socials right there. Let me walk you quickly through their Twitter community firstly. So as you can see, I mentioned already that both communities are pretty, they got a pretty nice amount of members. So for instance, this one a little more than 24k. Top 1 DEX on Arbitrum, 100% DEX fees to farms, one sub solution trend air bridge, lowest transaction fees, L2 layer 2 bridge, and L2 concentrated liquidity DEX, right? Now, this is from just from an hour ago, so they are kind of talking a little bit about its fair launch on Pincel. Once again, it's, they were able to raise its soft cap quite quick already, so that's of course something to be happy about, something to celebrate. Now this is from 45 minutes ago, and this is when I start showing you some of the different calls or AMAs that they have had with different kind of crypto communities or crypto groups or call groups, right? Whichever way you prefer to call them. For instance, this one is from Golems Gems. They also have some with Binance, Venom calls, also with Cancel Labs, Caesar calls, and they got some of the crypto spaces with crypto miners and Mate Galaxy. Is it Meta or Meta Galaxy? Not Mate Galaxy, sorry. So Meta Galaxy. Now, top trending projects on Pincel ecosystem, right? So they have been trending. They were trending, ranking number 3 when I was done making the video, and they're still ranking number 3 right there, as you can see. A little bit of that, the rest more about its fair launch, the different calls or the different AMAs that I have been mentioning, Binance, Venom calls, Caesar calls, on the different crypto spaces. So some of the partnerships or strategic partnerships that they have, for instance, the one with X Plus, Cancel Labs announcement. This is another AMA that they had. The 5 most popular launches, and you got OscarSwap for launch result right there. So all that info, you guys, it's here on its Twitter account. So later on, when you do your job, definitely go and check out all of it, right? Now, let me walk you, or let me quickly show you a little bit about its community on Telegram. So this is going to be the Telegram community. See the amount of members, a little bit more than 14k, and they are still having this AMA. You see what I mentioned earlier? At the moment, only 24 participants or attendees, which I think it's a rather small number of attendees for this AMA, which I think it's pretty relevant and pretty important, since it's an AMA that the team decided to host right by the time that they're going to finish its fair launch, and of course getting ready for its launch. Anyways, once again, maybe the rest of the community is going to be listening to it later on. Now, they are talking about just a few minutes left of this fair launch. So what's happening? Right, so they are quite active, quite engaged. Once again, a pretty nice amount of members. And well, we have to see, you guys. We have to see what's going to be happening with this community once they get ready for launch. And also what is going to be happening with the project, like if we're going to actually be able to see and to be able to use all these different kind of features they have, or when we are going to be able to use all these features. Right now, let me take you back to the website just for a sec. But actually not the website, I was just wanna show you it's a fair launch on Pixel. Once again, you got less than 6 minutes left. So far, 61.7 Ethereum raised. So let's see what's going to be happening once again once they start getting ready for its launch. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always. Remember that this is by no means any kind of financial advice, that you always have to make the time to do your job. This is a pretty interesting project. I do think it's double audited. I like that it is definitely adds value to it to be audited by Certic, and also once again you got it right there by Solid Proof. They are pretty active on Twitter and Telegram. They have been investing on getting eyes on them. What I mean is that they have been invested on marketing, and well, they have once again tons of cool features, right? So it's been this is gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for staying tuned once again until the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.